Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to all of you in KPS online classes. Students, today we are going to have our lecture number 8 for 9th class. In this lecture we will discuss the exercise of the lesson The Qaid's Vision and Pakistan, and in this exercise we will discuss the grammar. Students, first of all we have some MCQs. Encircle the option for the underlined words that relates to the text. Means we are to find out the meaning of the underlined word from the given three options. First, there is we are a nation. He affirmed 3 years before the birth of Pakistan. We will find out the appropriate meaning for the word affirmed. Told, said emphatically, broke in. Now, said emphatically is the most appropriate meaning for that. The Qaid was a man of strong faith and belief. We are to find out the meaning for the word strong faith. And among the three given words, the most important is most appropriate is firm faith. Keep up your morale. Wealth, self-esteem, voice. Morale mostly matches to the self-esteem. Students, you will find out the meaning for the underlined words in 4 or 5 sentences by your own. Then we have some terms named as denotation and connotation. They are used to recognize the meaning of the word or feeling or idea. Denotation is the literal or dictionary meaning of words. स्टूडेंट्स, किसी भी लफ्ज़ का जो लफ्ज़ी मतलब है उसको उसका डेनोटेटिव मीनिंग कहा जाता है. एज गिवन इन द एग्जाम्पल, द वर्ड स्नेक इन अ डिक्शनरी विल हैव द डेनोटेटिव मीनिंग ऑफ लेगलेस क्रीचर. मीन्स इसका अगर हम लफ्ज़ी मतलब देखें तो इसका मतलब है लेगलेस क्रीचर. ऑन द अदर हैंड, व्हाट इज़ connotation? Connotation is the feeling or idea that is associated to a word. Means जब हम कोई लफ्ज़ बोलते हैं, पढ़ते हैं, सुनते हैं, लिखते हैं, तो जो फीलिंग या आइडिया, कोई एहसास हमारे जहन में आ जाए, वो उसका कॉनोटेटिव मीनिंग होता है. जैसा कि हमने ऊपर वाली मिसाल में देखा कि द वर्ड स्नेक मीन्स लेगलेस क्रीचर, बट when we see a snake, the feeling of danger, poison, death comes to our mind. So this is its connotative meaning. Connotation can be negative or positive. As we do not feel good by seeing a snake, so this is its negative connotation. And if we see anything and positive feeling comes to our mind, that will be its positive connotation. Then we have adverb. What is adverb? Adverb is the word that modifies a verb, adjective and adverb itself. For example, we have a sentence, he walks. Here verb is walks. If we say he walks slowly, मीन्स वो आहिस्ता चलता है. नाउ द वर्ड स्लोली टेल्स द मोर अबाउट वॉक. मीन्स हेयर स्लोली इज टेलिंग अबाउट वर्ब, सो इट्स एन एडवर्ब. देन वी हैव शी इज़ ब्यूटिफुल. हेयर ब्यूटिफुल इज एडजेक्टिव. इफ़ वी से शी इज़ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल, in this sentence very is modifying the adjective beautiful, so here adverb is very. If we have a sentence, he walks slowly, as we have discussed, he walks slowly, here slowly was the adverb. But if we say he walks very slowly, here very is modifying the adverb slowly, so this is the adverb here. Then we have infinitive. Students, Infinitive is the use of to before the first form of verb, as I like to play cricket. To play is infinitive here. Then we have gerund. Gerund does the same function as infinitive. In Urdu, it gives the meaning of na, as padna, likhna, and it is a process. It works as a noun somehow, as the use of ing with the first form of verb and working as a noun is called gerund. For example, painting is a good fun, means here painting is not working as a verb, it is working as a noun. I like painting. Here again painting is a noun because it is a process. It is the name of a process, so it is working as a noun. Then we have conditional sentence of type third. Students, as we all know, conditional sentences have two situations. One of them is dependent upon the others, मीन कि किसी एक हिस्से का काम जो है वो तब ही कंप्लीट होगा जब दूसरे हिस्से का काम पूरा हो जाएगा. It has two parts, if clause and result clause. As far as third conditional is concerned, in if clause we will use past perfect tense or existence of past, and in result clause we will use would plus have plus third form of verb. Means in this type of sentence we totally talk about the things that cannot happen because the time has passed, the time cannot come back, so the action cannot be performed. Means गुजरे हुए ज़माने की बात हो रही है और जो काम भी डिस्कस हो रहा है उसका होना नामुमकिन है. जैसा कि अगर वो यहाँ आज जाता तो मैं उसकी मदद कर देता. मीन्स टाइम गुजर चुका है. तो अब हम इफ़ क्लॉज जो है उसमें यूज़ करेंगे पास्ट परफेक्ट. इफ़ ही हैड कम हेयर एंड द रिज़ल्ट क्लॉज वुड बी आई कुड हैव हेल्प्ड हिम. मीन्स के नामुमकिनात की बात हो रही है. स्टूडेंट्स, इसमें एग्जिस्टेंस भी हो सकती है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, इफ़ ही हैड बीन हेयर, अगर वो यहाँ होता, आई कुड हैव हेल्प हिम, तो मैं उसकी मदद कर सकता था. वी कैन यूज़ कुड, वुड और माइट इन द रिज़ल्ट क्लॉज. मीन्स आई कुड हैव हेल्प्ड हिम, आई वुड हैव हेल्प्ड हिम और आई माइट हैव हेल्प्ड हिम. Means the third can be used in the result clause. So students, you will do all the exercises which are having the blanks according to the discussed grammar. Thank you so much.